Well, I created energy awareness training to give a context to all of life. Now, especially if you're in the personal development field, you read these books and you go, remember to do this, remember to do that. Here's 10 ways to do this. Here's 15 ways to do that. Remember, don't do this. Remember, don't do that. And in this situation, it was like 500, 5,000 things to remember. You can't remember them all, you know, and if you don't remember them, sometimes you make mistakes. So what I've done with energy awareness training is create a theory of everything, which we can understand how life works, how relationships work, how health works, how money works, how how enlightenment or transcendence works. All of those things are included in learning energy awareness training. And the key factor that we're going to cover today in today's class, and the most important factor for all of us, is how do we be happy? How can we be happy on a daily basis? Especially if you've got baggage, which we all have, of what was done to you, or what you had to go through, or what you experienced, or maybe in the situation you're in now that maybe it's not too pleasant, and you're going, hey, how can I be happy with all of this? What does it all mean? For a while, I even thought that life was just about, beating yourself up, and, that life was so cruel, it give you a taste of happiness, relationships for a little while, or in success, and then it would take it away. And I'm like, is this what we're meant here? Are we just here to suffer? And because there's plenty of suffering everywhere you look. And the answer is no. The answer is just the opposite if you're energetically aware. The answer is you are here to thrive. You are here to be deliriously happy. You are here for things to flow in your life. You are here to have every need that you have fulfilled. That's what you're here for. Well, sounds good, but that's not my reality. My reality is I don't get what I want. My reality is, people have hurt me. My reality is I'm freaking angry and pissed off. Whatever that is. So we have two distinct realities. And energy awareness training is about alerting you to how this whole system works. So we start with the basics, which I always go over for the first 5 minutes in the class here, just to remind myself that there's all kinds of energies in this world, thousands of them, but they only come under one of two headings, one of two categories. It's either high vibration energy, and for you or my students, I always drill you on this. What are the definitions of high vibration energy? Happy, joyful, free, abundant, loving, connected, prosperous, joyful, creative, compassionate, of service, of full self-realization in connecting to the higher energies and being above the physicality, the physical world, so that you can stay happy 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, no matter what's going on in the physical world. Now, that's the promise of energy awareness training, is complete emotional and energetic freedom. Freedom from what? Freedom from the calamity of this world, which I call the third dimensional reality. The freedom from up and down, good and bad, in and out, happy, sad, rich and poor, fulfilled, not fulfilled, boom, 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 boom. All of that. Freedom from that. Freedom from suffering. And you think, well, how can you be free from suffering? Well, that's what energy awareness training is all about. You've suffered enough in your life. I've suffered enough in my life, and there's no need for it. All suffering is pain that's trying to get your attention. It's trying to get your attention to to reveal a deeper meaning to life, a deeper meaning and a higher consciousness. That's what all these problems are for. And once you become aware of that and you start moving into energy awareness, which is the teachings that I teach, which are simply clean, clear, and cleanse what you don't want and bring in and focus on what you do want. Then things start to change. Now, sometimes they change rapidly. Sometimes the change is amazing. Sometimes it takes a while. But what I do know is that it happens because it's a law. It's not if, it has to happen. It's like sun's coming up tomorrow. I can't prove it, but it's a law. It's coming up tomorrow. And I'm gonna stake my life based upon sun's coming up tomorrow. It's the same thing with the energetic laws.